Okay, real quick. DCSAN wants to say something about Legends of Tomorrow because we didn't react to it. We just watched it, and now he's mad at me because we didn't react to it.
Yeah, part of it is because, you know, we were charging up equipment. But still, I think we should do a video. I really enjoyed it. I enjoyed it a lot because there were a lot of characters in there that I would like to see that aren't, you know, your usual mainstream characters. There's a spoiler. One of the characters that I see in there who just looks immensely muscle-bound, I'm wondering, is that Solomon Grundy? Because that would be really, really cool. And if it's not, who is it? Vixen. I'm glad to see her back. Dude, seriously, having Supergirl in there, having the Flash, having the Arrow, that's crossover material right there. Oh my God, I can't wait to see it. Okay, I'm leaving it like that. Keep it super. Thank you.
Let's start the reaction.
Forgive me for my wrongs, I have just begun. Ain't no mercy, ain't no mercy. Huh. Got that purple Lamborghini lurking.
Red Dreaded Entertainment, my name is Akasan.
DCSAN.
And we're about to check out How It Should Have Ended by Suicide Squad. Yeah. I got it mixed up. How it should have Suicide Squad, How It Should Have Ended.
Although some people complain and say how it should have started, but you know, that's kind of fun. How It Should Have Ended sounds interesting because I could think of so many ways it could have ended.
How it should have begun, though. That's a good point. All right, let's see what it's about.
Choosing a heftier roster of
Screen Junkies. Here we go.
Because that would help.
Because I'm Batman.
What if Superman flew into the White House and kidnapped the president? Who would have stopped him?
Superman is dead.
But who would have stopped him?
Batman would. We'd call Batman. Why are we talking about this?
I think we should use bad guys.
But they did call
I've assembled a team of misfits that can do some good. I'm holding them hostage to do my bidding.
That sounds really dangerous.
Let me demonstrate. Go get it, girl.
Oh, fuck!
Go Batman!
Faster than you know. She'll stab you in the back, girl, that's for sure.
That's pretty dope.
What's this? An artifact? It's so delicate.
Snap its
I
head.
should preserve this so it isn't ever damaged or broken. Because
Good point.
I'm a good
Archaeologist, right?
Right?
There we go.
Good point there.
I want to be the very best Batman ever was. That crowd is my real test. Justice is because you better go.
Quit, I can't swim!
Ouch!
Get me and I'll punch you. Batman, go! Batman, go! I would advise not getting killed by a katana. Her sword traps the souls of its victims.
Ooh, that sounds exciting. Do you think we'll get to see that happen?
No. When did you even
That's messed up.
Harley! Come on, baby!
Kill her!
It's not working! Her nanite pinned his arm!
What do you have? Water pistol?
Oh, right.
Good point.
No!
Well,
Crickets.
bye!
He was like, oh,
already lost
bye.
one family. I'm not going to lose another.
Wait, family?
Right?
Yeah, you know. Familia.
Yeah, family seems a bit premature.
Yeah.
Just met today, mate.
Yeah, and you just started fighting with us as a team a few hours ago.
And only because Deadshot yelled at you.
Maybe friends? How does that work? Will you fight him for your brand new friends?
Yeah, sure. Okay. Friends, that will work. Maybe acquaintances?
Yeah, quite.
Fuck.
Her heart's out! We can end this! Hey, Croc! Hey, Crocodile Man! You mind if I give it a throw? I mean, throwing's sort of my thing, and I haven't really done anything. Mind?
Good point.
Okay, sweet, thanks, mate. One boomerang explosion coming right up! Oh, poop, it's coming back. Look out!
Ah! Okay, let's see how it goes.
not so fast.
How are you not dead?
I was saved at the last
You know what? Never mind.
Fuck.
Now she's
like
dead. That gonna be a problem?
Nope, actually, I'm good.
Hey, ¿qué pasó, mi?
Diablo! How are you not dead?
Well, it was just fire, so, you know. Plus, everyone else got to live, so why not, right?
Well, I could use another drink.
Because every time I watch him,
Oh,
wait a
I
second,
know just
he
the
should've
place.
survived.
Villain's cat. That's right, Villain's Pub.
What's his problem?
With the neck brace. Ah, classic.
The cutting room blues.
That's so messed up. Because Joker
The
got
joke's
cut
on me.
Was on me.
Nice.
Oh, how I missed your sweet song of a voice.
Thanks. I missed you too. And she was gonna have us executed if we didn't do what she said.
Deadshot here put one right between her eyes.
And now we're free.
How wonderful.
Palpatine.
Except you seem to forget one part of that story.
The part where they still have explosive devices in their heads.
No, the part where you chose to save the world. Do you know who does that?
Who does that?
A hero.
Yes. How are you villains exactly?
We were in jail.
And
So that makes us the bad guy.
I'm not a bad guy.
Yeah, me neither.
And I'm just 2'6".
I'm not comfortable with this, Palps. This is supposed to be the epic hive for scum and villainy. The key word being villainy.
Ooh, you're the magic bloke, right? Look here. Magic. Woo!
Bring back Enchantress. She was a real villain.
You know who was the real villain in that story?
Who?
You?
No, I'm barely in that story. The real villain is Waller.
Oh, yes.
Now
I
that's
forgot.
an evil woman.
Yes, and you killed her right after you saved the world.
Bouncer!
Throw me out.
Come back when you've done something evil.
That's actually pretty cool, though.
Well.
What are we
What
gonna?
do we have here?
Oh shit! Are we gonna have some epic event? Oh shit! That'd be dope if they actually just have a side sort of story.
Yeah, that would be the clip at the end of the credits.
Oh, maybe that's about to come up.
Him actually going.
I wonder if they're gonna
beating up.
if they'll parody if they're gonna show Bruce Wayne at the end.
Hey guys, thanks for watching. We hope you enjoyed this episode. We worked extremely hard on it. We have some cool news. I'm excited to announce that How It Should Have Ended now has an official Spanish channel.
Oh,
We've been working with our
nice.
friend Luis, who played Diablo in this episode, to bring you all of our videos in Spanish.
Así es. ¿Cómo debería haber terminado el canal
Nice.
en español para
That's
todos
pretty
sus
cool.
episodios favoritos de Hisi? Por favor,
they're even actually in Japan now.
y les agradeceremos que lo
How It Should Have Ended?
That's
Yeah.
why he's doing the Spanish.
What?
and
So
not
there's
the-
a Japanese version?
Thank you, Luis. So if
Like,
you speak
yeah.
Spanish and you want to support us over there,
Yeah,
please go and
hopefully.
subscribe. Either way, we hope to see
Trying
you
to
next
find
time.
it.
Bye!
Peace. So yeah, like I was in 7-Eleven the other day, and like right at the bottom, you know where they have the DVDs and such, like the
Yeah.
kind of rental DVDs or the cheap DVDs.
The cheap DVDs for like
you can,
$10.
You can. How It Should Have Ended is right there. Like they put all the first episodes like together on some sort of DVD, and it's all right there. And
Wow,
I
good for you
can't
guys.
find
Didn't
it.
even know you were in Japan.
I can't find the damn thing. Anyways, I'll put it up. I'll just pop it up on the window later. They have a point. Hold on. Before we get into the discussion, I need to change.
Much faster than you know. She'll stab you in the back, girl, that's for sure. Wiggle down.
Because I'm Batman. Okay, I'm gonna wear it for all the other reactions today since I forgot the beginning of it. Alright, so they have a point. They have a point. Some of the points they made.
Yeah, like Harley Quinn running off because her nanites aren't working, so why doesn't someone else just,
Just shoot her,
instead
right?
of Deadshot? Just shoot her.
I will say that at that moment in time, though, they were taking some pretty heavy fire.
Yeah.
well,
which is unfortunate
because
that didn't happen in this clip. But
right, the way they set it up in this particular clip, Rick Flag had a clear shot.
He's like, oh, yeah.
Yeah, I can just. But the way in that particular movie, it just seemed like everybody was just super
Ducking for
pinned
cover.
down. Yeah, like that. So there is that particular situation. Because that was a heavy artillery being hammered down on them. It was. Like that. The other points, though, you know.
Handling artifacts properly.
That one was pretty funny. But again.
That was the funniest because it's like.
Yeah,
why did she held it and just straight up went click.
Though we could also round that one up to she's being enchanted, influenced already to say like
I guess
open me like that.
For me, I would have taken the scene as she has it. You know how she was walking off,
drops it
like she is falling down a pit or something like that. Kind of like that, and drops it. Okay, cool, easier,
like that.
Accidental breakage.
I did like your joke about it. You know who the real villain is? The editor.
Yeah, because it's one of the biggest complaints that people have with the movie, and it's the biggest complaint that Jared Leto has. He's been cut from the movie because of the editing and because they changed it, and now they're releasing an extended version.
Yeah,
Hey, Warner, I love you guys, but please just give us the Ultimates and extended versions first, so we can enjoy that. And then if you decide to release, I guess, theatrical cut on the home video versions, that's fine.
But no, you make a good point, because when we had the releases of like extra bonus footage, usually the bonus footages didn't really mean anything. Like it was like, okay, it was kind of cool to see it, but I remember like you can see why it hit the cutting room floor basically.
Yeah.
Whereas so far now, granted, it's only DC's third, the DCEU's third movie here. And this is the second movie that they've had to kind of sell the extended version as the Ultimate Edition and such. Granted, this is still the second attempt here. It's still kind of getting into this weird pattern of like, oh, well, what's the point of me seeing that theatrical edition
if they're going to release an extended Ultimate version months later?
My big worry here is that further and further down the line we go, what's the next one from DCEU? Is it going to be Wonder Woman, I think, is the next, right? So, what's going to happen? Okay, so what's going to happen again is Wonder Woman comes out, gets somewhat mixed reviews, if that happens. So what's going to end up happening is if it gets mixed reviews again, people are going to be like, I'll just wait for the Ultimate version where I can see at the comfort of my own home, where I can rent it.
Right, and I'm not liking that. I would like if they release the extended version in theaters, because I would like to see it in the theater, get the theater experience first before viewing it at Cinema Card.
Right, but I rather they just release a good movie. What
does it mean? I'd rather it be in the theater instead of having to go to the theater and then wait to have it released again on Blu-ray or whatever format they decide with some extra stuff.
However, the only other thing the other argument though you can make is the fact that this is supposed to be, I think the extended version is 15 minutes. This is supposed to be
most of the Joker scenes.
Right, with most of the Joker scenes, but it's not a movie about the Joker and Harley. It's supposed to be a movie about Suicide Squad, the Squad. Regardless if those scenes are better, and regardless that maybe the Suicide Squad story itself underperformed, the whole point of that movie was supposed to be about the Suicide Squad. So, if it's somewhat the way some people used to talk to me about The Dark Knight, was The Dark Knight was more about the Joker and going to see the movie for the Joker than it was to see the movie about Batman. Like that. But overall, still, the Dark Knight story, outside of the Joker points, there was still a very well done story going on with Harvey Dent and escalation and all that other stuff. So that's where Suicide Squad as a movie sort of failed. That if you take out, for me, I still love Suicide Squad. Probably is my third, a close second, a very close second, only because after number one for me was Civil War, Number 2 is very, like, sometimes it's Suicide Squad, sometimes it's Deadpool. It's kind of like tied, only because Deadpool was very unique, but Suicide Squad was really up there because it's still one of those movies I can still be excited to go watch.
Right.
But admittedly speaking, the main reason I'm so excited about Suicide Squad is because I liked Leto's portrayal and I liked what Margot brought to Harley. So yes, I like the Suicide Squad movie, but the main reason I like it is because of Harley, Margot, and somewhat of what Deadshot brought to the table.
I have to agree when it comes to watching Suicide Squad. Characters that I enjoyed: Margot Robbie's portrayal of Harley Quinn, Jared Leto's Joker, Will Smith's Deadshot, and I have to admit I did like Amanda Waller because
I thought she was great,
just ruthless.
Yeah.
I didn't like how they portrayed Rick Flag in one specific scene, which we discussed before, where Amanda Waller basically just offs everybody in the office, and he's like, I understand, because it goes against what he had just finished explaining less than a scene and a half before.
To Deadshot, right.
To Deadshot. It's like, come on. But the extra 15 minutes could patch up a few places where, you know, when they had the editing, and it's like the first cut of the edit, which people watched and they loved, but there wasn't as much action. So they went back and did reshoots with more action. Maybe it'll help fill the gaps of story. One could hope.
We can hope.
Whether it has Joker in it or not, I'm okay.
In all
way,
well,
I just hope it makes the story itself stronger.
I doubt.
I'm not worried about that.
I doubt it'll make the story stronger, but I think it's very opposite of what Man of Steel or Batman v Superman: The Ultimate Edition did, where I feel Ultimate Edition of BVS helped flush out Clark more. It ultimately didn't it ultimately didn't help the story itself in terms of why things kind of came to be.
No, but it did help. It did help.
It just flushed out Clark's. I was like, okay, now I see why Clark is in this a little bit more. Whereas with Suicide Squad, I don't know what the extra clips are, but I'm assuming it is the scenes that help flush out Harley's origin more, because it's all the stuff in the trailer we haven't seen. Yeah. So Suicide Squad is a very interesting situation, because I was just thinking about this while we were talking. Even with Assault on Arkham, same reason. I love Assault on Arkham, but admittedly, I think I really just like Assault on Arkham because the Joker and Batman and Harley are in there. Deadshot, I thought was really good. They gave up as a story, but the other characters I can kind of come and go with. It helped build the story. I really liked it, but I really the memorable scenes. Well, they were necessary in a sense that it helped tell the story or build up Batman more. So one of the best scenes in Assault on Arkham is when Batman shows up. They're like, fuck, Batman's here! And then you see the panel, Deadshot, Harley, everybody turns and looks, and it brings in like, oh shit, like this is what it must feel like to be a criminal when Batman shows up, which helps Batman look even all that more badass. Or another scene is when the security guard is like looking for Batman in the night vision, and you just see him just standing there. I'm like, woo! So it's these sort of stories, when you see it from the perspective of the villain, that actually help make Batman look even more interesting like that. So it's interesting. Red Red Nation, stand up, speak up. What do you guys think about this, how it should have ended? Do you think they were on the right track here? I think so. Funniest part they did have on here was Katana, like, shoot-in character. They were talking about her sword, and Harley was like, cool, do you think we're going to get to see any of that? Nope.
It's true. And it's funny you mention that, because one of my friends, his two biggest complaints, outside of editing, his two biggest complaints of the movie were, one, didn't see anyone's soul get sucked into the sword. You see him die
in the trailer,
but even in the movie, you don't. When she's in Japan, they just die. They don't get sucked into it. You don't see it. And blood. Believe it or not, you don't really see anyone bloodied and killed. Tons of things shot, but not people. And that's the work. What people don't understand is that's the workaround of lowering your PG-13. going from R to PG-13. Same thing with Star Wars. Yes, I know it's a different company and everything in production, but this is to make the point. Star Wars is PG-13 because they are dealing with droids, robots.
Okay. But the idea is blood really going to make this movie better?
For me, I didn't have a problem with it. His problem was like, there's the Suicide Squad. They're villains. They're killing people. They're known for being ruthless killers. There's no blood. Why is there no blood? And it's like, okay, I kind of understand where he's coming from. Even if it's one scene, I kind of understand where he's coming from. But then it also feels like it could be too much.
I will say the one thing, and in some form or fashion, I will agree with the fact that you never, and how it should have ended, really pointed out, is you never really felt like these were bad guys so much. Like the only group of people that really felt like it was anywhere close to being a bad guy was Harley. Only because she was rolling around with Joker all the time, and Joker was doing crazy shit all the time.
But for me, I felt more Joker and Amanda Waller.
Right, but what I'm saying, when they were doing the exposition of everything...
She just felt like a damaged... someone that was damaged and in love.
Yeah, okay. I'll give you that one on that.
Because you don't really see her do anything horrible. You hear about her taking out 6 guards, but I mean, honestly,
they were
torturing
guards,
her anyway.
Right. So. Well, there you have the assisted in the death of Robin. This is a whole nother thing. Yeah. Anyways, we'll leave it at that, guys. Let us know what you think below. Peace.
All my friends are heathens, take it slow. Wait for them to ask you who you know.